Alright, it's Zhen here, and for today's topic, we're going to talk about the acquisition models of the millionaire real estate investor. Okay, how to talk about that? Which means in real estate investing, when you're in real estate investing, actually they got two type method. Simply put in two parts. The first one is you generating cash. The other part is you creating wealth. Which one you want? So I simplify it in two ways. Then for the cash part is for people is you want to generate cash for you in property market, which means that generate money. The first method from this book you can as a referral, which means that got people want to sell their property, then got someone want to buy a property, so you make them connect, you make a referral. So you refer this person to this person or this person to that person, so you get a referral fee. And this one you must be very careful because you need to be trust the people that you refer and then they will pay you. Then for other part is you make a contract, and then this seller they want to sell the property, so they make a contract for them to sign first. Then you can help him or her to sell for other one. But this method is depend on the country. You need to be careful on your country because got some country they actually cannot do this. Maybe you can get fined and then it costs more than you make the deal for you. So there's a contract base for you to generate and then make them connected. It's very simple. And then the other part is you buy the property and then you sell it. You buy with the lower price and then you sell with the upper price. That some kind of people they call flipping. And which means flip it. If you purchase, the last part is you purchase the property maybe in bad condition, so it's better you can get a lower price and then you improve it, you go and fix it, you find people to go and fix it and then you sell it and you make a profit from it. This part is actually is the shorter period for you, it's generate cash for you, which means cash. So the other part is you buy and then hold, and then we will talk it later. Then we talk about now you're generating cash, right? Okay, for you want to normally is people will do is they buy and then they fix and then they sell. That's what we talk about is flipping. So you need to be careful about flipping, which means the two part. First, you need to know the market very well, and then you need to purchase the property actually is very below than the market price, and then you need to know the cost that you need to put in. The cost you need to put in is you need to know the purchase term, which means that when you purchase something, you need to know about your lawyer fee and then your stamp duty, about the fee. You need to calculate very, very detailed and you're gonna do it. And then for the operating terms, which means that maybe you buy the property in a bad way, so you need to fix it. You need to know the construction cost, and then maybe you can some people go and inspection for you, and then you need to know also when you buy the house, you need to pay the money installment. You need to know the period when you do the construction period, which means 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You need to very detailed. But in this book, I prefer is you can done in 1 month is better because you are fixing the home to sell, not for your own stay. So for the cost of construction, you need to very be careful. So if you put too much of renovation cost, it's very hard to sell. Also, but inside the book, very clear say, you want to go do flipping, that's better. You can calculate it about you can earn about 30% from the purchase price. It's better for you, the profit margin, so you can get it. So you need to very calculate well before you sell it, because the cost also you will be included construction cost and then rental income, the money installment. After that you need to pay for agent to help you sell it. Then you need to calculate it well. That's what we in the short term we generate cash. And then what about if you want to acquire the property is for generating cash flow and equity? That means that actually there's profit for people. If someone they purchase the property, they hold it, maybe you will hold and then generate in future the property price will go up. Then this is wealth creation. For that part just now is for you to generate cash. Maybe you can become rich, but you have no passive income and don't have any value property to help you to appreciate the market. So for this part, if you want to generate cash flow and equity, need to consider the first one is the price of the property that can go up. At the same time, you can generate cash flow. This is the best for you if it's positive cash flow for you. Then the second one is, even though if you purchase the property, but you cannot generate cash flow, but it value appreciate can be very high. Normally this case is we do it on land. Maybe you buy some land is about 1 million, after 2 years and then generally become 3 million or 2 million, so you sell it. This is appreciation. And then the third one is, even though you buy the property, which means that the property is very hard for price appreciation, but you can generate a positive cash flow every month in the location. A lot of people want to rent it, so you generate cash flow and then put into your pocket. That's very well. Then the last one is you never consider it, because if you buy the property, the last one is the price cannot go up and cannot generate the cash flow. Then this kind of property never touch it. So you know the fourth part. Actually, inside this book got one very interesting way is, if you want to go and purchase the property, and then you can got some lease option, which means that this is normally for the owner of the property. Maybe he or she got some credit with someone else, you need to pay that person first. So you came up with a contract, and then you discuss with your lawyer, came up with a contract, and then first you need to rent from him first or her first. This is the owner, and then maybe you rent about 2 to 5 years from the owner in lease option, which means that until after 2 or 5 years a period, you buy with this property price, which means that now, because he cannot transfer the name for you, right? Then you lease, you rent from the owner first, but in a contract base that after 5 years you're gonna purchase with this kind of price. You already set the price well. So at the same time, when you rent from the owner, can you find another rent people to rent it from you? So you get a higher rental than the owner rent it for you. So with this kind of method, you can earn money also with cash flow for you. So this kind of method, the benefit is maybe you can discuss with the lower deposit for you to pay for the owner, but the bad thing is there's better you find a people that want to rent for you first, because you do this kind of method. Alright, then the very normal way and interesting way is you go and buy a property, and then you keep it, the property is in a good condition, and then you can straight away go and rent it for someone else, so every month you can generate the cash flow for you also. Then the other part is you need to be very careful is for you to buy some property which means is its condition is not so well, so you need to fix it, go to the term also. First, you need to know your purchase, all your costs about legal fees, stamp duty, all that. After that, your operating costs also you need to know, because you're gonna fit it. You need to discuss with your construction well, and then how much you're gonna pay it. After that, you need to prepare for your period of a few months for you if you don't have rent to someone else. So you need to have that cash first, because you go and invest it. So after you calculate it well, so you can generate cash flow for you. So this is the two-type method of acquisition model. So you're gonna learn it well. Like for me, I'm very thanks for all my teams, because I'm always work with my construction team, my lawyer team, legal team. We work very well. Even though got some people, they got referral for me also, we cooperate and then become a team. For you also, if you have some team that can work together, that's better for you. Because like one would say, if you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you have team, maybe if you are solo, if you are construction, you can make it yourself, that's better also, but you'll be very tired. If you have a team can work together with you, so it's very easy and very simple, and hope you can subscribe, right? So we stop here. See you next time. Bye.